It's about time, baby. We've been waiting. We've been highly anticipating. How long has it been now? Let's think about it for a second. How long has it been since we last seen a smidgen of Ultra Instinct? It wasn't showcased in the Broly film. We haven't seen in this arc. Like the last time, to my knowledge, if I remember correctly, was with the Dragon Ball Super anime. Maybe I'm misremembering, and if I am, I know I will not hear the end of it. But it's been since about March of 2018. 2 years since we've seen anything with Ultra Instinct. So seeing Ultra Instinct sign, give me a damn hell yeah. I am so freaking hyped. Although Ultra Instinct sign, I'm pretty sure it was already named that, but I still like to call it the Omen form. I don't know where I had heard that or whatever, but yeah, I like that name better. But either way, Goku is ready to kick some ass. Although to be honest with you, I feel as though, you know what, let's get into it.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
So, the fated fight is here. Goku is throwing down. Goku's kicking major tail. The cronies of, Moro, they're getting put on lockdown again. They're heading back to the big house, so to speak, thanks to Son Goku, which I felt as though there was a couple of little interesting tidbits in this chapter. A little bit of build up for Jocko. The fact that Jocko is able to catch the movements of Goku, opposed to like damn near nobody else could really catch on to what he was doing. Kind of neat, even though Jocko's like, I can't move like that, fam, so just don't relax. I'm chill, but I can see what's going on. I like that. Gives Jocko a little bit more than just like, oh, hey, he's just a scaredy cat with a little pistol that he ain't about to do shit with. But this chapter, there was a couple things that I really was rocking with. I mean, just seeing Goku showing up and save the day, nostalgia. Is it great? Is it like, whoa, we're reinventing the wheel? Of course not. But it was cool to see him throwing down and kicking some of these fodder guys out of the ring. Although, I ain't gonna lie, I think there was a line where Yamcha said something like, yeah, they were weak, we were able to take them out. Fam, last we saw you was getting your head kicked in. You had to double team, so relax with that, Yamcha. Don't get too cocky or we're gonna have another Saibai-Man incident, okay? Alright, relax. There was one part of the chapter that I was a little bit just like, alright, okay, because Piccolo and Gohan are alongside, I want to say 17, 18, the androids. Everybody is trying to throw down against Sagambo. And Sagambo, because he has Moro's energy, and Moro is basically pumping him up with this key steroid, he's kicking major tail. And I ain't gonna lie, there was some gorgeous drawings of Gohan and Piccolo together. I was really excited to see it. I was like, yo, when this gets animated, this is gonna look great. My problem with it is I was disappointed that Goku had to save them. That's one of the things I was like, damn, can we get the father-son combo going right here with Gohan and Piccolo? Can Gohan's little bit of training with Piccolo amount to a W, just a solid W with some teamwork and some planning and shit? I understand Moro's there being an asswipe, and even though he's not throwing his hands, he keeps on just, here's Sagambo, you want another doggy treat? Kick their tails in. But man, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to see them take the W. The fact that Goku had to go in there, and don't get me wrong, it showcased just how ridiculously strong Sagambo was, to the point to he lost his damn mind. They about to strap him into an all-white padded room and shit. But nevertheless, that was one of the parts of the chapter that, as a fan, I was just a little bit put off. Because, like, I wanted to see, like, yo, I love Piccolo. I love Gohan. I'm never going to stop. And mind you, they did add 2 lines in there to once again establish something that most of the fandom will scream and say, and I get it, but I'm always going to, no matter what. And again, this is me more so speaking from a fandom's perspective. One of my favorite moments as a youngster was watching Gohan go Super Saiyan 2 against Cell. I understand that it was just really out of anger. That's not who he is, and this chapter once again wanted to push that. When Goku apologized, I'm sorry you had to go and fight again. That was once again them reinforcing, like, you're never getting that Gohan back, fam. He's never going to be the hero you want him to be. Once he went up against Super Buu at the end of DBZ and couldn't get the job done, and Goku had to come and save again, that was over. No matter how much in Super we was like, yeah, Tournament of Power, he's back. They ain't letting it happen. And then 2 other lines, one of which I was just like, damn, when Piccolo was like, yo, at what point was it that you got so far ahead of us? And to be honest with you, I think the Super Saiyan aspect was one of the things, because you got to remember, there was a couple points where Piccolo himself, and even Gohan, yeah, I mean, I was just talking about with the Cell shit, they've had their moments when they've kind of surpassed Goku. At one given point in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo was stronger than everybody. It was short-lived, but when he fused with Kami, Piccolo was stronger. So it would be a bad argument to say that once Goku was Super Saiyan, it was a wrap for everybody. I'd say it was probably during Cell or after Cell. After Cell, because Gohan took the lead at that particular point. After Cell, towards the end of DBZ, is where it was like no match. And then once Super started, there was definitely no match at all. So that's to answer Piccolo's question. When did Goku get so far beyond what they were capable of? Assuming he was talking to Goku and not Sagambo. Just saying there. And one line that hurt that Piccolo said was, no point in training if we can't even save the Earth or defend the Earth. I was like, oh my God, no. I don't want to hear that. I want you to be the man. One day I want, which this arc is looking like it's shaping to cut the mold and do something different. And we'll get to that in a second. But I want one day an arc for Piccolo to somehow be the big guy that saves it. I know at this particular point that's probably just a lost cause, but I would like that. And the fact that Piccolo is saying things like, at what point did you surpass so far away from us? What's the point of us training if we can't defend the Earth and shit? It hurts. It hurts me in the feels. And I was like, damn. But you know, chapter pretty cool. Seeing Goku, he went Super Saiyan Blue, kicking Sagambo around. Moro keeps on charging him up. And I like the little back and forth between, like, this is some of the things about Moro's character that's cool. You know, his personality's a little bit like, I guess, an asshole. Like, he's like, yo, I want to see that power you was doing earlier when, like, nobody could detect how you was moving. So he keeps on pumping up Sagambo, showcasing that Moro's a little more complex than, you know, like on the surface you would think, he's just whatever, he's just that guy. But we've seen instances where he actually has cared about his comrades, when he's like, yo, take him back to the ship. What was it, like a chapter or two ago, after dude got his ass whipped and shit like that, OG 73. So we've seen instances of him caring, but then in this one, he didn't give a shit about Sagambo. Like, he was, I'm gonna pump him up. Oh, the dude is going nuts. Like, somebody give him some drugs to calm him down. I'm gonna give him more. And then blasts him away. Like, Moro a little more complex. He has like a love-hate relationship with his crew, or it's just, I guess, if you're really letting him down, I don't give a shit. I got that king's mentality. You're nothing to me. So maybe that's what it was with Moro. And then the end of the chapter where Goku is like, oh, I bet. You want to see that technique that I was using earlier? I'm going to do it against you. And so he goes Ultra Instinct Sign. That's, if I'm not mistaken, the black-haired form. That's the precursor to the true Ultra Instinct. So it seems as though he's possibly able to use that as like a base, and then Ultra Instinct maybe still not completely in his grasp to be able to like sustain it for long periods of time. That's what I'm guessing. But either way, he used the sign form, which, if I remember correctly, when he used it against Jiren, he was able to kind of keep up for a bit, but it was just like taxing on him. Now that he's trained, obviously, with Mirrors, maybe it's a different story or whatever. But we got to see the sign transformation, which was obviously the best and most exciting part of the chapter. One of the things that, what I mentioned earlier, that I feel as though this whole chapter and this fight and Goku showing up is once again pushing forth, maybe, just maybe, what I won't get with Piccolo anymore, because Piccolo is losing all hope of being relevant in this series. What I probably will never see from Son Gohan, that legendary transformation of Super Saiyan 2, that moment, we might get with Vegeta, baby. Because you think about it, we said it last time, I gotta keep on saying it. If Goku is showing up first and he's pulling out stops like Ultra Instinct Sign, maybe he's going to get taken down by Moro and Vegeta's gonna show up to save the day. Fingers freaking crossed, okay? Like, I know we've had instances in the past, like, what was it, the Frieza Resurrection F shit, where Vegeta showed up and he still kind of didn't do anything because they had to rewind time because of his cockiness still being there, his pride or whatever. And at the same time, you still got to keep in mind that Goku has yet to use the Silver Ultra Instinct. If Goku uses the full-on Ultra Instinct with the white hair, silver hair, whatever you want to call it, and Vegeta's not there, then I'm going to say this might be Vegeta's moment. But since he only is in Sign right now, there's still a possibility that Vegeta could show up, Goku gets his ass kicked in Sign, Vegeta goes, gets his ass kicked in whatever he learned from Yardrat, and then Goku uses full-on Ultra Instinct. So there's that possibility. I'm not going to completely say, yo, Vegeta's taking the win, he's going to be the savior of this arc just yet, but either way, at least we got some major progression where Goku's there, he's using one of the major abilities that we've been dying to see for ages now, and it's kind of exciting at this particular point. Some letdowns, I ain't gonna lie. I really am disappointed that Piccolo and Gohan didn't get the job done, but it is what it is, I guess. We're just gonna have to abandon that one as much as it hurts. I want my boy Piccolo! Curious what you guys think about this. How did you feel about Gohan and Piccolo taking the L, essentially not being able to finish off Sagambo? Again, you also gotta look, Moro was charging him up, so it wasn't fair, per se, I guess. What do you think about Jocko being able to keep up? Is that foreshadowing for any big Jocko moments to come? What do you think about Goku going Ultra Instinct Sign? Do you think that that's gonna be the precursor, or Vegeta's gonna show up after? Like, how do you think this is gonna play out? I feel as though there's a possibility for Vegeta to be the hero, but then a part of me is like, will they allow it? Will they freaking allow the Prince of all Saiyans to shine once? We'll see. But that's all I have for this one, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in, and all we can do is hope. All we can do is hope and wish that Vegeta will be able to come in. Although, I ain't gonna lie, I am really freaking hype off seeing Ultra Instinct Sign. Like, those were some incredible moments in the Tournament of Power where Goku used that. Let's see what it do against Moro.
Everything good always comes to an end. If you stab me in my back, we can never make amends. Trying to move to acceptance, hard to accept it. Mistakes like mirrors, gotta reflect it. I don't wanna fucking leave, but I gotta leave. Leave the maybes to the crazies. Maybe one day there I go admitting something in a subtle way. No more copies, leave without a trace. Last time, I'ma say last time. Moving on to the future, leave the memories as a pastime. Memories always feel like the worst. Dating all the past, leave it in a hearse. Sometimes I wanna lie, but I don't. Why lie when truthfully you get caught in it? Then usually it's all off and shit, uncalled for shit. Now I'm off the shit. Maybe lately what I've been facing got me crazy. No, I can't take it. Maybe